Sometimes people's idea of friendship is ambition,
Of course.
which you were explaining. I want to meet this person so that this can be happening to me. And when these persons notice that this person is just coming for what they can get, they feel vulnerable. They feel like, oh man, if this person is entering my life, what is this person coming with as well? Like I always say, if you want asset, be an asset. When you meet people as assets, they can feel like, oh, there is a way to connect with this person that improves my life and improves your life and improves our life.
You know, when you just mentioned this, I was listening to like a message yesterday that talked about, you know, every door having two entrances.
Yes.
There's the one that you enter with a need, and the one that you enter with value.
Solution, yes.
With value. So once you enter that door with a need or as a need, you become a slave of whatever you see there.
Yes.
Because you are in need.
Yes.
You know when scripture said we borrower is the servant of a lender. That's
right.
just what it is.
Yes.
When you come in there with a need and nothing else to give, you are vulnerable to whatever you find there. But when you come with so much value, I'm not coming empty-handed. I come bearing gifts too. It's just that I need somebody to pour into me as I'm pouring out to somebody. And that's where we most times get it wrong.
When you go about defining defining friendship and defining the levels of this friendship, because friendship is a journey, I said it earlier. It's not a destination. It's not something that we just meet and then we become. It's something that over time we became friends. It's a process. It's not something that just happens. So what I see most times is that people come into me and they're like, oh, you know what, this person has done this person betrayed me, this person. And I said, how long did you know this person? I just met the person last month. And you're like, how can this, why wouldn't the person betray you if you just met this person last month? How did you meet somebody last month and you're expecting magic to happen? But they said, but this person attends this particular place, this person is associated with this kind of person. So you assume that by association, which is one of the ways we know people, you expect that whatever has happened to the people they associated with should have happened to them. But it's not always the case, because you must test all spirit. I met a man who told me, Bright, I kept my money with you. I tested you. I was like, oh, so all this while you were testing me. Said, I sent you to do something for me. I gave you my password. I did all of that. I was just testing you to see. And you came back with everything. You gave it. I even left some money with you for some time, and you still kept it. And I'm like, me too. I didn't know I was tested though. I said, thank God though. Thank God that I didn't touch it, because that's not to say that there are certain people who will leave their monies with me and I will use it.
Of course. But I've not gotten to that point.
Then that's where I'm coming to. Because some people, they just assume that friends, whatever friend that was with Bright should definitely be friends with Martha. Because if it's the same thing that we call friends, what's the difference?
And that's what I was talking about when I said trial friendships.
Yeah.
You know that there are people that have friends that everybody will tell you, this friend, this girl, why are you following this girl? She's a bad girl. Why are you following that boy? He's a very bad boy. But you know that beyond what every other person sees,
you're seeing something
there's
different.
Something different with that person. So you have picked that aspect of that person and you are relating with that person based on that. But someone else might not understand. You just become friends with the person, and everything you do
just goes
everywhere you go together. But I know how I deal with that person. You don't come to my house, I don't come to, we just, anytime we have to meet, we meet somewhere else. But I'm relating with that person with diplomacy, because I know who that person is. And you all of a sudden just jumped in the relationship of people
and took it over.
You took it over. And problem will now happen.
And then you run back again. That's the deal with a lot of people, because they just feel that this person has been around though. How are you talking about your friend now? I said, like, who is my friend? Do you know the level of friendship that we have?
You get it.
So you don't know the level of the friendship we have, but because you felt that this person is a person of repute and dealing with this, and that's why a lot of people had issues when those MMM thing, because they came from friends of friends. And why is that those people leverage so much on bring to people, give to people? Is because you will not go and tell people that you don't know. It's definitely based on who told you. So when things like that come to me and this person is repeated, I said, I don't want us to have issues, so just let it go. Because this thing, when it fails, it's your bounce back
of
to.
Course.